biggest area of growth you've seen with this team compared to last year?
Well, I think, first of all, like, proud of these guys. We had, like, I think 5 or 6 guys that played on the field last year, and to be able to come back and do it again. From the beginning of the year to the end of the year, I thought we made huge strides in many areas, on the field. But these guys really bought in. They came in. There's a lot of new faces, and maybe didn't win the prettiest all the time, but we found a way to win, and here we are.
And then for the players, for you guys, what is it like to be able to play on this stage in the national championship, national TV, in front of a lot of fans?
I'd say it's definitely a blessing, and it's something that we've looked forward to this whole year, and I think that's what you come to Iowa Western for sure.
Yeah, Hunter just said it best. You come here to play in these games, and obviously we worked for this opportunity, and we just got to make the most of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a great feeling, coming this far. We really work for this every single day, waking up early in practice, and we're going to make the best of it.
All right, if any media have any questions?
East Mississippi, is there a little more to this game because of the past and it's the line?
Well, one, I have a lot of respect for Coach Stevens and what he's done, what he's done at East Mississippi. And I was just telling these guys that we played him in 2014 in the title game down in Biloxi, and ever since then, mine and Buddy's relationship, I felt, is kind of grown on each other. Everybody kind of, like, that was the team, and for him to be back and us have the opportunity. We talked numerous times this week. I'm excited for the opportunity, but we understand the type of team that he has and how his teams are coached.
Yeah, it's just another opportunity to go play football. Obviously, it means more to Coach Stroh, but we just want to represent this program the best we can. 3 years in a row, it's just another opportunity, and we got to go out there and get the job done.
Just ready to go out there and execute and play on the biggest stage in JUCO football.
Hunter, what about the pressure? You've been given the keys to a car that's been in the national championship game 3 years in a row. What about the pressure?
I try not to take that in too much. I try to just go out there, play my game, trust that what my coaches have taught me, and just go out there and execute to the best of my ability.
Obviously, in every game you play in, it's big, but it's just another opportunity. When you're playing football, when you're playing a game you love, it's not pressure. It's just coming out there and executing, and that's what we got to do.
Get ready to ball, man. Show everybody what we can do. Just do what we do.
To add on to that, obviously playing in the Iowa Conference, one of the tougher conferences in all of junior college football, how does those games, the tight games, the game against Hutch at the end of the season, how does that prepare you for this one on the national stage?
I think playing in those games early on definitely gets us ready, and it made us face a little adversity early on and learn who we really are as a team, and we've grown with that, and I think we're ready to play tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of our games have obviously been close, but we've been able to prevail. Hutch got the best of us that week, but that only woke up a giant, and we came out in our semifinal game and we performed. We played as a unit. We played all 4 quarters, and we came out there and dominated. If we just continue, the work is done. We've done all the practice. Now it's just time to go out there, have fun, and have the best on top of the best.
Yeah, in that conference, man, you got to come out and play every game as your best. No matter what, you got to play like it's a championship every single game in that conference, man. And coming out with the record that we did and on the stage that we at now, we put in the work for it.
Well, and I think, after, like, we obviously wanted to win every game, and to lose that one, the last one was tough, but we felt we were going to get into the playoffs. And when you got in, then you're able to play at home. It maybe didn't hurt as much. But like I said, our kids answered the bell. We didn't always win the prettiest. We found a way to win. A lot of new faces, and these kids every single week to to be the national defending national champs, we got everybody's best every single week. And, these guys answered it for, 11 games.
What about Little Rock, being the host city?
I'll tell you what, I'll be in the third time here. Dr. Kinney said it best. He called it Council Rock. But so we joke about that. But no, I mean, I'll tell you what, every year it's been great. We've been treated extremely well. Like, we were at Conway High School today for the second straight year, and they opened up the gates for us to go out there and practice and get our last practice in. But it's been a neat experience, and I think the thing for these guys is to be able to play in War Memorial is an unbelievable experience for a lot of these guys.
Little Rock?
It's definitely a really cool experience, and the hospitality has been great, and everything that we've done has just been real cool to experience and then go through. And I'm ready to get out there tomorrow and play at War Memorial, like you just said.
Yeah, it's big. 3 years in a row, just another opportunity, and we're beyond blessed.
Blessed for sure, man. Just another stage to play on and just show people what we do.
Local media, any questions? For closing thoughts, if you guys want to talk a little bit about your own personal stories of what brought you to Iowa Western, what's your NJCAA experience been like, and now you've got a chance of a closing chapter playing JUCO ball, playing for national title. Talk a little bit about yourself and your own journey.
I started out playing high school ball in Texas at the small town Salina High School, and then I didn't really get recruited much, so I went to the Division II route at Arkansas Monticello. Played there for about 2-3 years, and then transferred over here to play JUCO, and it's been an experience for sure, and I'm definitely grateful for everything that's been brought my way.
Yeah, so I'm Clev Lubin, played football in New York, and then I was blessed with the opportunity to attend West Point, and I enjoyed my tenure there, but that just wasn't the location for me. And I had a buddy who left right before me, Kamari Copeland, and he had chosen to come the JUCO route, and we spoke about it, and I felt like it was an opportunity that I needed to invest in, and it's definitely something that I don't regret. I've loved every single moment, being a Reaver, being at Iowa Western, and all the adventures we got to take, all the time I spent with my teammates, and my JUCO life has definitely been undefeated to many other years of my life.
I played high school ball in Georgia. Coming out of high school, I was a decent recruit. I ended up signing with Coastal Carolina, but I had great issues, so ended up coming out to Iowa Western straight out of high school. So I've been here for about 2.5 years now, between here and then Coastal Carolina. I went to Coastal Carolina after a year and a half, a semester here at Iowa Western, and now I'm back here once again. These coaches here, man, the best coaches I've ever been around. They taught me so much, and I couldn't thank them enough for the situation that they always put me in. Oh, man, it means a lot knowing that I'll come back to a situation like this, 14 and a half hours from Georgia, just putting my faith and my trust into these type of coaches. It means a lot to me for sure.
Well, I'll tell you, I want to touch on this, like in Hunter's situation. I had a coach that was at Arkansas Monticello. I lost him in February, and he goes to Arkansas Monticello, and he's there for 2 months. And then I lost a coach, and I called Coach Spear back and asked him if he would come back, and he said, I'll be there Sunday. And then he said, by the way, I think I got a quarterback for you too that I think's pretty good. But and then like Clev, like said, Kamari, we got Kamari Copeland, and he's talking, they both were Army transfers and came in here, and I tell you, to buy into, sometimes when you get guys that drop down from Division I or Division II to the junior college, how are they going to buy into the program? All three of these guys did. And the craziest one was Legend when he left, and he called us in July, I think, and something said, hey, would you take me back? And when he came on campus and his mom gave me the biggest hug saying, thank you for taking him back. And I was like, absolutely, I'll take him back. He's a good player, right? So, but they're great kids. You know, they've earned this opportunity to play. I'm excited for the game against a really good East Mississippi team, and it should be a good matchup.